longtime friend Vic Carucci, now the Buffalo News. Stephen Ross just walked by, got the video, but what do you think about what he said, and what did he say?
Well, it sounded like there was a dialogue with players and the owners. He was one of the 11 that met with players. I think it was a dozen players, 11 current and one former, Anquan Bolden being the former player. And it sounded like there was, to quote Stephen Ross, constructive conversation, which I think is an encouraging thing to hear from the standpoint of one side or the other reaching maybe a point of resolution if there can be one reached. But the policy is still the policy. The policy is that the league, it's very clearly stated by the league in its operations manual, that players should stand for the anthem. They're not required to, but they should. So that's the operative word. And it didn't sound as if that's changed as of right now, but these meetings are continuing. So
I'm curious, I discovered a video of President Trump when he was not president. This is January 8th, 2015 on David Letterman, when he was an advocate of flag burning the American flag. So how do we reconcile that with how he's treating the NFL now? Why should we take him seriously because he's president? I mean, my point is, isn't he playing us? At what point do we call it like Greg Popovich did, right?
Yeah, Yeah, you're out of my pay grade there. If it deals with football, I could talk to you about it. But from the standpoint of how the league, how the NFL deals with this, again, it's a matter that to devote a fall meeting, and normally there could be things on the agenda like a Super Bowl site or something.
Right.
To my knowledge, there's really no other key business that would require what they've set up for, which is 2 days. So they've taken this with a great deal of urgency and seriousness. And again, to have Stephen Ross from the Dolphins among the other owners who, there were 11 that got to sit down and in this fairly tight group with the commissioner, with representatives of the NFLPA, talking it through. And I just think, this is just my own anecdotal life experience, conversation is always a good thing, right?
Yeah,
Give
absolutely.
and take, back and forth.
Absolutely, yeah. Hey, catch him at the Buffalo News, and on Twitter you are?
At Vic Carucci.
Hey, thanks, man.
All right.
Cool.